So I had experience teaching middle school, high school, and at the university level, but it was always a dream of mine to teach at all levels. And this video is going to document what it was like in my first year of third grade a few years ago. I like to think that one day I'm probably going to be teaching all levels, and who knows, maybe one day you'll see a similar video on my first year teaching kindergarten. So first things first, before the school year even started, I went with my wife and my youngest son, and I contacted parents and let them know I was coming by, and I went to every single house, knocked on the doors, and introduced myself. I brought this little newsletter with me, and it gave a lot of important information, and I had it in English and in Spanish. I also had another little form with me that was called Getting to Know You, and then I would ask the kids and the parents fun facts and questions, just so that they could kind of get to know me before the first day of school. On the first day of school, you already know the kids, but it's another thing to, kind of interact with them at their level. So I really highly advocate going out to lunch with the students and sitting at their table. And then I always like to eat whatever the kids are eating as well. And then you might want to also bring your running shoes and go out there and play with the kids and have fun. Why was I documenting all of this? Honestly, I kind of thought that one day it would come in helpful for somebody else. Then once we were in the class, I would try and change up some of the activities and stories that we were doing and make them a little bit more exciting. So for example, I changed the story of the Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf to the story of the Three Little Superheroes and the Big Bad DJ. And the kids kind of got a good rise out of that. So for example, the first little superhero built his house out of iron, and then the big bad DJ came and he played his house down by dropping water all over it. You also want to do a lot of activities where you get kids up and out of their seats and give them opportunities to lead some of the instruction. And so here I had kids getting up and then also filming tutorials that then we could share with the rest of the class. I wasn't too up on, everything going on with popular culture at the third grade level, but, I was willing to let the kids teach me about a lot of things they were into. And in this activity, I brought out a bunch of printouts of different costumes and props that we could later use in the classroom to create our own stories. And the kids with the most accurate budget that would go under $80 would be the order that we would get as a classroom. And it was a pretty cool activity, and we did use those props later. And then I set this up. This was our living mural, and it had kind of like AR features and QR codes that you could scan and then bring up these items on a tablet. And everything cool that we did throughout the first couple of weeks, I made sure to document them, as well as good activities and different skills that they were taking on, just so that it would show, what was going on in the class, and to always remind the students of the good culture that we were creating. And so that was the start of my third grade adventure, and honestly, I wouldn't change a thing about it.